Yo, what's up?
What's up? Oh shit, I can't hear you. One sec.
Okay, no worries.
Uh, say something.
Cheese.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Perfect. So, this is a set versus if I'm guessing by the stock count, I'm going to say that this is Patrick.
It is Patrick.
I'm like looking at 5 games on Fountain of Dreams and Yoshi Story where the starter is Dreamland and I'm
It
like
was it was a little bit of a weird counterpick thing. I actually decided to go to Dreamland game one. I don't know. I was losing on Battlefield a lot, and I just switched it up. I don't know, see what happens. And the game didn't actually go all that bad, but then I lost on Yoshi's, and then won a weird game three on Yoshi's, and then he lost on Fountain, and then won game five on Fountain.
yeah, this looks like a really bizarre set. And I can see, wow, you destroyed him on Bat Fountain. I'm like,
Actually, I did. I'm not gonna lie.
what did you do there? Like,
Um, I comboed well. I don't know. I built up percent really well, and
I want to see this.
he I don't know. He missed a rest, I think, somewhere in there. But like, I don't know. I just cooked him the whole game. Didn't really make any mistakes. Didn't get grabbed.
So this is obviously like a semis or like a finals of some kind.
Grand finals.
Grand finals? Okay. Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Second place again. Strikes again.
You know it.
I know. But this is good. Game 5. Like, you know what?
It is.
We are like, this is progress. Like, so talk to me.
No doubt about that.
Like, I love everything about this. Like, I just want to be clear. I love everything about this. Like, so we got the double back air, building your damage, perfect. And then this next opening you get, like, I think you kind of pop off on him. Yeah.
Oh, you're not screen sharing, by the way.
My B. That is entirely on me.
That's all right. That's all right.
Let's try it. Okay.
Okay,
now,
fountain game. I see.
yeah, I just wanted to see what happens in this because this is really fascinating to me. So, like, walk me through this. So we got double back air. Are you just like? How do you? I feel like
that's just he DI'd it in. I'm just trying to get more damage at that point.
Right. So just like safe damage, like build it nice. Like no reason to overextend yet. Letting him land below you.
I think both those downers are really good. Like specifically, I think the one on the platform, like that I stayed on the platform. I think that was cracked.
I think so too, because like normally I would be thinking like let's try like how do we get on top of the Jigglypuff, but like he drifts in such a good way that like
he's
kind of
super ready for that downer.
Yeah, like he's kind of threatening you. So then like the fact that you like kind of just like chill and then you aim for the corner of the shield to do the Jigglypoke. What I really like about how you did it was that you faded away while you did it.
Yeah.
So this is just insanely clean. No notes.
That's the dream, right?
Mm-hmm. Love this. The high lasers. You know, do you think like this is great? I'm just wondering, do we like with how this set has been going, and we can kind of look into this later. That was all beautiful. Is there an opportunity to be shine grabbing him more?
Okay.
Because like here's my point. So like if we go to like how this started, and like this is like this works. What you do like absolutely works, but I'm wondering if
I get a lot of those, like I do a fade back aerial, and then if I don't rip a F smash like right away, I usually can't punish that grab. Like so here I get a grab, but he crouched, so like he could have done an option.
Yeah, but like what I'd say is like you get a lot of these like shine JC like these laser into shines on him, and I'm just wondering if this is better as if this is like good, if there's merit to this being shine grab or like laser grab.
I think so. I also think I gotta, when he's at 0, just back throw or forward throw. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at 0, down throw's a little optimistic.
Yeah, just take the 50-50.
But yeah, I think you're right. Especially because like I've been feeling against Samus recently, which is a weird one. But like the Samus that I'm playing, a lot of shields just all the time, and so I just start ripping grabs, and they're not necessarily super high reward. Every once in a while I can get a down tilt off them or something, but you know, not really super high reward. But it just de-incentivizes shield more and more the more you grab.
I also think that you can kind of like make it better with good planning. Like I was fighting a Samus player the other day, and I wound up getting a kill at I think 36%.
Ooh.
Well, off a forward throw. Do you want to see that actually?
Okay.
It's like, I know I have the clip here somewhere. If you want to see it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay. And there's that. You know what? I know he missed the rest, but like he's so.
He would have died if he hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's so behind. Like.
That's what I was feeling. It's after this, like fair into I catch him again. I'm like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, no, he's cooked.
Yeah.
This is like everything in this game has gone your way, and you're like capitalizing perfectly off of it.
Yeah.
Like this is that good shit.
That was, and I was like game 4, you know, perfect time to build the momentum, but he played good game 5.
I mean, you know what? We say that, but like, I'm gonna play devil's avocado here for just a moment. Like, hear me out. Isn't it kind of risky to also have that sometimes, though? Because, like, we feel like if we have, like, all the momentum going into Game 5, like, especially versus, like, such a high-power style like his, like, high risk, high reward, I feel like it's easy for us to get kind of, like, our momentum broken. You know what I mean?
Get deflated.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because, like, what he puts out at us is, like, I feel like what's happening here is, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but do you think it's possible that he's trying to like just get a read on how you like to play with momentum?
Like during this game 4?
Like once he's realized that this game is over, like look at like how he kind of like plays in positions, right? Like he's not quite as aggressive as he was previously.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, because he's actually hanging back a little bit. He doesn't go like that. He goes in for the hit, but like, I feel like on the next stock, he like actually like kind of plays a little reserved. And I'm wondering if that was kind of the adjustment he made for Game 5.
I could see it. This whole last stock like sequence definitely got a lot.
It's so much slower.
Closer, yeah, a lot slower, a lot closer than the like whole rest of the game.
Yeah. So like let's act. So why don't we contrast this with the last game and see what they look like and see what it looks like by comparison? Because like, I think we have a pretty good grasp on like what this looks like when you're just like clobbering him. But at the same time, like the question I'm curious about is like, what does it look like when you're not? Like, how does he like make this? How does he deal with this? Perfect conversion. Love the up air at the end. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, that game felt great.
Oh, I imagine. So we have like a strong, like that laser up tilt's a pretty strong opening. This is good. We want to like get a little more damage. So like, love this. I love the fair usage because it does like 13 if you get 2 hits, and then like,
and you can get up to like 4.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Interesting. No get up attack.
I used to not get up attack, and then Patrick was like, yeah, you know, get up attack's probably the best thing here. And I'm like, oh, thanks for the tip, bro. That's great. But then I started spamming it, and he gave me the tip, so obviously he knows that I want to get up attack. And so he punishes the shit out of my get up attacks now.
Gotcha.
So I can still use it as a mix-up, but he punished like 4 in a row during friendlies or some shit. So I'm like, all right. That was... optimistic, but a stock trade.
I mean, the stock trade's okay. Like that makes it better. But like, let me ask you: does the up smash kill him if it hits?
Maybe if he DIs it really bad.
I don't think
there's a world.
I don't know if there's a DI in the world where he dies to that. And I'm fairly certain.
Probably not on Fountain.
Probably not on Fountain. Let's see here. So let's put him here. We'll say he's there. Falco, let's just quickly confirm. Clean. I think all of his hits are the same. Yeah, it's nice and convenient that way.
Yeah.
And then Puff. Odds look unlikely.
Yeah. It's pretty bad if she could even die, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, so like
I think short hop up air would be pretty good here.
Why
shield.
Do we necessarily need to play this situation?
No.
If we don't,
it does feel kind of better than a normal side plat because it's lower.
True. So how do we So let's look at Jigglypuff here. So how do we take advantage of this situation more effectively? Because I think that we have so we have a few interesting things going on. Is he angling his shield just to the side or side and down? What do you think?
Looks like just to the left.
Okay.
I feel like no, her hand is down, right? Doesn't that? She's definitely going down a little bit. I don't know.
What? Let's consult the frames, because we can just see. We can just take a look. At
okay.
this.
Okay.
So let's go back.
It looks a little bit down.
Let's go back just a smidge. Yeah, she's doing down. You can see it where it is on her body. Cool. So interestingly, she's actually done something she's actually done something kind of cool here. Not good for her, mind you, but by
no shield drop.
Exactly. She can't actually do it. So, if we wave dash over here, from here over here, what do you think happens?
Can hit at literally anything. Up tilt, back air.
Yeah, up tilt seems pretty good here. Wave dash
81. Maybe even up air.
I'm thinking wave dash
back.
I'm thinking wave dash forward up tilt because it's fast, and then maybe up air her after.
Yeah.
Get a kill. Seems all right. What else could we do? We could also wave dash this way, jump shine her, kind of with the goal of. Aim at her corner and then double jump towards here, kind of
yeah.
Because then the goal is we're trying to kill her off the top, right?
I think especially at that percent on the stage, I think I might like that more than the up tilt.
Yeah.
Because I think up tilt will send too high for up air unless I perfectly get on top plat and get up there right at good DI all that shit. But shine, just a 50-50.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking that. That's what I'm liking the most too. Up tilt's really hard. Up tilt's pretty hard to make work here. I think you could get there, but it's gonna be tough. We actually do know what her DI direction is too,
right?
Which is gonna be something like this, right? So that works in our favor too. But I feel it's just God. If we just get up there with shine down special, oh my God. Hit direction this way, I guess. So
that's such a kill.
Yeah, this is Omega free. The shine is so free. The shine's kill is so good. But you can see how what we're preying on here. Can't shield drop.
Yeah.
And that's really the magic of this angle. Because she can't do this, because of how she's pointing the stick. We have so much more power available to us than we initially thought.
I don't even need to be worried about shielding really. There's no real threat. She'd have to wave dash off.
Yeah, and that's so slow.
Yeah.
I think the big thing here is that she's more afraid of you than you are of her.
Mm-hmm.
There's one other thing that I would consider, and I don't know if you like it or not, but and I don't know if it would work in this situation, but hear me out. Charge up smash. Because the idea here is we're breaking the shield.
Yeah, it's really low. I mean,
it's tiny. So just charge it and then see if we can just break her shield. It'll also increase the shield knockback and the amount of damage done to it. So
harder to punish.
Well, it'll be a weird timing. It'll be just who the hell is ready for a 17 damage or 16 damage Falco up smash, right?
Literally, that's what. So in the game 3, he rests my second to last stock. He's at 56 on Yoshi's, so I can just full charge and F smash and kill him. And I go down, I do it. I hit the normal hitbox so he can Omps attack it on accident. I meant to hit the good hitbox, but he Omps attacks it, and I can just F smash it again. But I go to F smash it again, and I do it too early because I'm still in the lag from my full charge F smash in the first place because I'm not used to the extra end lag.
Yeah.
But then he phantom rested me that last stock, so I won the game.
Yeah. So let's talk about high aerials for a second. So whenever we're doing this drift, I think that it's pretty I think that whenever we're doing an aerial like this, that's avoidable. What do you think we should be doing?
Low aerial.
No, because we have to do the early aerials sometimes. Because
okay, I just drift back then.
Well, I would say prep the DI.
Oh, for up throw, sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, so like here, like let's go through this.
That is true. I definitely think about Puff as more of just never get grabbed.
Yeah.
Because like my first set in winners against Patrick, it was like I kept just getting grabbed from center. Like, you know, if you get grabbed here and I'm DIing left, it's not so bad.
Yeah, if you go to the
But if I
platform,
get
this is
grabbed in
fine.
center on Battlefield, that's tough.
Yeah, like when can you get onto this top platform with in Puff Falco here?
On Fountain immediately.
Right. So like we should be playing towards that. Like
Yeah.
like Falco like pretty much right away. Like what percent were we at? Like 23. Like this is pretty, like we were grabbed over here. Okay, so we don't get on the platform here at this position. But like still
don't get rested.
Yeah, you don't die, and like there's no the nice thing is you know there's no platform over here, so even if he pounds you this way, there's nothing to like really like screw you over either.
So basically just when I'm doing the high aerials, I'm risking getting grabbed and like be ready.
Yeah, like whenever we're like, so I would say like the magic is really like whenever you're doing something like, because this backyard of shield, I totally understand like the logic behind it, but like you're drifting, and like whenever you see your characters aligned like this, I would be readying my DI.
Okay.
Because the other thing here is like you can kind of option select, like you can kind of like what happens first? Getting grabbed? No, grabbed and shined happen kind of at the same time here.
Yeah.
But, like, we can tell, like, at this point, like, where do you DI here? Where would you say the good DI is? Like, here?
Definitely.
Yeah, so, like, it's really just confirming that, like, when you're here and she's here, and it's, like, grabbable, yeah, we just hold the direction. Because, like, this is, like, something that we can see happening.
Yeah.
Hold. Because, yeah, we know. The other cool thing here is that, like, you'll also drift backwards. So you might, depending on how far he goes, you might actually, like, take yourself out of the range of his grab.
Right, just drift back out of the grab.
Yep, so it'll also work in service of that, because you see how you go all the way forward?
Yeah.
But, like, imagine if you had, like, this much space between you two. You might actually get out of it.
Yeah.
I like the choice of down... I actually like the choice of the down tilt there. Which is...
Yeah, you know, I guess I'm thinking if he's holding in, it goes straight up, and I can get a down air that'll knock down, but I don't know. He never holds straight in.
Does it make sense to potentially just, like, down air, because we can, like, auto-cancel on... Like, we can auto-land onto the platform?
Maybe. I wasn't thinking about that platform at all, yeah. Actually, I was probably even thinking that platform might fuck up my down air.
I feel like shine into aerial is also like makes some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that laser back air was gross. I love that.
That was clean.
Ah, we had that. So what happened here? Did we double jump too early? I think we double jumped too early.
I think I ran off the plat to the right.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I guess drifted too early.
Yeah, these are like these positions are always hard. What do you think about? So talk to me about the pathing here.
Right here.
Like how are you structuring the shark? I like everything up to here. So like, what's the plan for what comes next?
Yeah, with the full hop, I'm like, I don't love the full hop against Puff here, but like when I have the top plat, I'm definitely way more confident with it. And I guess I'm just trying to call out like a landing option and be safe afterwards. So I just like full hop and go back down.
Yeah. So like, here's my question. Why are we landing so far away from her?
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? You're at 7.
True.
Like, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, talk me through this. So what are you scared of?
I'm just getting hit. I don't know.
Okay. So
like if I land on top plat, it could be an AC nair coming down, grab, up throw, something like that.
Okay. So,
or just getting hit unnecessarily.
Okay, so we know that she's turned her back to us. You're going up here after she's just, like, whiffed her, like, another back air. So here's my question. What if we, like, wave-landed onto this platform? Or wave-landed off of this platform going this way?
Yeah, I like that.
Because, like, you see what I'm getting at, right? Like, because this still keeps us below her, but it keeps us closer below her, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And going up here gives us access to, like, threatening up here. So, like, I feel like what we're doing is we're, like, by landing all the way over here, we're kind of, like, more likely to get hit because we've given her lateral spacing. So she's actually, like, capable of defending and getting to the ground again. Whereas if we take, like, those, like, higher positions, we're kind of, like, threatening her more effectively. Which is really, like, the thing that she wants to, like, that's the thing that she doesn't like. Like, you see what I mean?
Right, stay under her.
She doesn't have many jumps
hit her
yet.
Vertically.
She doesn't have many jumps yet left either, by the way. Like, she's down to her last 2 jumps.
Okay. But bad jumps.
Yeah, it's like here. So she uses 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So if you go, like, double jump, if you, like, waveland here, her next jump is really small. Like, you can probably just, like, double jump aerial her here off, like, the side.
Probably. Okay. I definitely like the waveland.
Yeah, and the other cool thing is you can mix up the waveland by just falling through the platform if she starts, like, drifting somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, like, it naturally has, like, mix-ups to the types of things you want. I like the up air choices.
Yeah, the second one I really liked with the drift back, but didn't really do anything, but I did get hit.
Yeah, how do we get hit by this pound?
I don't even know, honestly. I was kind of shocked I got hit by that. I felt like I was dashing away. I feel like it was just big.
Could it make sense?
Still for so long.
Yeah, I feel like you're, like, baiting this pound. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Could it make sense to block then?
Yeah, I really wish I did do that more, but I don't know if it's because I'm, like, scared of a empty lane grab or something, but I feel like I never shield there. But I've always thought about, like, shield into up smash out of shield to punish those would be, like, goated.
You know, I really like shielding here, like, with how you're doing it. Like, you just let go of the stick and then just shield.
Slight dash away shield?
Yeah. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, that makes, like, to me that makes a ton of sense. Like, because you're just raising your guard. Like, your shield comes out like here on your body, right? So, like, it just raises, like, if Falco's here in the middle, it just raises your guard, like, in a good spot for you. Because it's, like, slightly biased behind you because of, like, how dashes work. So then, like, you let go, you shield here, she pounds into it, and then you just back her out of shield.
Yeah. Like, I crouch. Sometimes I'll, like, read them and crouch them before I ever shield them, which is, like, shielding is probably better. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to shield, but I think, like, with the dash away, I do like that to get some distance too.
I think that's really what's been missing, probably. Like, you're probably doing a lot of, like, those stationary, because the way I look at it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I look at how you're playing this situation is it's like you're kind of, like, putting everything on the dash away. From, like,
yeah,
all the defense is being decided basically by this dash away out of this standing position. So I feel like what you probably do a lot of is you probably stand in this position and then, like, shield, and then that's when he gets you with, like, the empty land grab.
Yeah.
Or you'll, like, crouch here, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying here is, like, if we do the dash anyway, like, if we always give ourselves that extra, like, distance between her and us, then the grab is significantly less effective.
Right.
Because, like, instead of being here, we're over here, and then she has to land, like, she has to come so much more into our territory in order to get us. Like, it's not good enough for her to land here anymore. She has to land, like, here. Which is,
much
like,
more middle.
Yeah, it's so much harder for her to do that. Because the other thing here is, like, remember, when we're shielding, we can still backflip.
I was gonna say I'm dashing away even before I shield, and then when I shield, backflip back air is still there.
Yeah, like, we can still do this, and it goes over her grab.
Yeah.
So, like, this to me is, like, everything. It's really like it's really the dash away, dash away, and then then it's like shield.
Yeah, actually, I will say I was watching Magi play a little bit against Puff, and that is actually like that's her neutral. Is like laser into dash away shield. And she usually backflips out of it into a late bear or another laser, but that's like the neutral.
Yeah, so like we have a convergence point, like laser, bear. Like this makes so much sense to me because we're making ourselves like it's just a layered, like we talk a lot about like layered offense and stuff, but like this is layered defense because like the dash away is dealing with like the obvious stuff like Nair and whatever. The shield is dealing with stuff like the pound. This is also checking for grab.
Yeah,
like this is like it's kind of like a flow chart unto itself. Like grab, Nair, like checked on this one, and then over here we have like this is checking pound, and then this is checking like like grab again if they like go after it, and then like this is checking like
any wave dash and shit for the bear.
Yeah, wave dash like. This is like it's actually layered defense. It's really cool. This makes perfect sense. This is chic shit. This is like what my old character does like all the time. It's makes sense because this is like what you need versus a character like her who's so explosive. Because you need to be able to like pick apart all of her threats in tandem, and like that absolutely accomplishes that. So like I bet if you watch Magi videos, like some Magi videos, like a lot of those decisions are gonna make way more sense.
Yeah, and then I just do that. I will say Puff's respawn invincibility is something I struggle with a lot. This whole day, like the set before the friendlies with Patrick, I know top flat's really risky, but I have been having a lot of success going to top flat and just not getting hit for it. So of course I get hit for it in game 5. That does make a lot of sense. But
I have an alternate. I don't know. I have an alternate path to offer you here.
Yeah.
So, like, the problem here is that, like, what's the problem with how you're moving here? Like, here, watch it back slowly.
Yeah. I double jump, like, right away, and I kind of just go up and down, I feel like.
Yeah. So what's Jigglypuff's weakness? What's Jigglypuff's, like, weakness as a movement, like, from a movement perspective? Like, what does she have trouble with?
The ground. And up and down.
Right. So, like, it's kind of like, if we had to, like, express that more generally, I think what we could say is she's good at covering space in the sense that, like, if we take from here this image, she's good at covering space that's around her, but she can't really, like, leave her zone. She has to move her zone elsewhere, right? Okay, cool. So let's look at the stage, like, broadly here. So what happens? So, like, I'm a big fan. So, like, what's the way that so the problem with Falco is that he's kind of slow. We need to, like, find a way to give him access to different areas. This is the problem with the platform, isn't it? Because if we go here, like, we're kind of stuck. We don't really have anywhere else we can go. Because, like, if Jigglypuff just positions herself, like, any of, like, either here or here or here, she kind of has like free reign over.
Us, yeah.
Yeah, she just has free reign over. Like this is her effective zone is always like a big kind of like a box around her, and by being in like any of these zones, like she's kind of like easily capable. She's very capable of putting us into the spot that she controls, right? Okay, so understandably this is a problem. How do we how do we deal with this? Like, what's a way that we could potentially deal with this? The jiggly box.
Yeah, the first thought that came to my mind was like, at least if okay, it's still full hop, so maybe it's not the right answer. But if I'm gonna full hop, like, force her to come to the ground to try and get me. So like, I'll be on the ground, force her to come all the way down to hit me, and then I full hop up, so she has to like actually chase.
I love that. Let's say, so we full hop here. You know, it occurs to me that, like, we have, like, several routes now available to us.
Definitely.
Because we can go here. We can go here. Because we can illusion. Yeah, like, this makes sense.
Ledge is interesting.
We can also go to, like, the platform. So, like, we could also, like, stop here and work off of this in either direction. We could also use this as a way to, like, go back up here and then go across. right?
That's facts.
Yeah, so, like, we have access to, like, 4 different areas now. Like, we have access to, like, 4 different areas, because we can play this with our ledge dash, we can play this with our shield drop, or this with our, or go here with our illusion cancel, or we could simply go up here and, like, just come down with, like, double jump and come down with our speed, because, again, like, she has to move the challenge of her is that she has to move this box into the right spot, but we have all these areas that we can go to.
Yeah. It's only, what, 3 seconds?
It's only 2 seconds.
2 seconds? Oh, easy.
Yeah, like with this, we need to make one correct call here, 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 or here, and we're good.
Right.
So we have like 4 spots where we can make a correct call, and all of them work.
Okay, and then, so you think I should start, like, under, like, in that kind of corner of the stage, can edge cancel on top plat area?
Oh goodness, no. What I'm thinking is that we start below her. We pull her.
Oh, okay.
We pull her all the way over. So, like, we're gonna dash dance in, like, kind of like this. So where I'd start in this zone, like dash dancing here and here, and then as she comes down, I want to pick which side I go to based on how she comes down.
Right. That makes sense.
Because she's gonna respond like this. She's gonna come after us like this. So it's just like we hop over here, we full hop, like, facing away from her, so we're still representing back air. Remember, our full hop represents a lot of time spent too. Do you know how long Falco's full hop, like, keeps him in the air for?
I don't know exactly how long, but it's
a good amount of time, right?
It's like a good amount of time, yeah.
Well, lucky for you, I have the Falco hitboxes and frame data page bookmarked, so let me grab that for you real quick. So let's see here, because I feel like when we put it into perspective, that's when, like, things really make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Jumps. Airtime without fast fall. 51 frames. So almost a full second by itself.
Yeah.
And then with fast fall on his full hop, 41 frames. So he eats, like, so if you can get, and he fast falls on 27, so that means that he gets to the top of his full hop, like the very top where he's, like, hanging there, on 20, like, he starts hanging at the top of his full hop around 27. So, like,
yeah,
almost half a second just...
Throw the jump squat in there, we'll call it half a second.
Absolutely. And again, these are nice round numbers. We don't need, like, exact data here, because this is all... Yeah. It's all going to vary a little bit, like, from match to match, but, like, you can see what we're getting at. Like, just going to here is half of her time. And if we then, like...
And probably coming down from top plat, or from angel plat is half her time.
Mm-hmm. So, like, we are exhausting her options, creating... I really like the edge cancel off the side platform, because we can shield here. Like, we can put up her shield here if she's actually, like, chased us effectively. Mm-hmm. But if she hasn't, we can also just come down here, and then, like, a lot of times she's below us if she's chased us poorly. So, like, we're also, like, if she's all the way up here, if she's still up here, like, we have, like, now this platform to work with. We can we can jump up and fire lasers at her. We can shark her with back air. We can look for jump shine. Like, we have all these things that are really good. And, like, if we only need a few of them to work, we only need them this to work so many times.
Right.
And what I like is that we don't pin ourselves. Because, like, I think the big takeaway here, like, I think the big thing here is just, like, Puff's field of control looks something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's very strong. So, like, we don't want to be, like... The whole point of this is that, like, whenever she moves, though, like, this box goes with her. And you can see, like, it's quite big, because it goes about, like, this... Her box goes about, like, yay high. Because, like, you know, it's wherever her full hop bear hits, really.
Sure.
But, like, or full hop bear and up air hits, so it's about this area. But, like, with this in mind... By us heading up here and going across, it actually creates, like, dynamic points where she doesn't have, like, where she doesn't control a space that we can move to. And that's the whole game plan. That's the whole idea.
Okay. Well, that's much more fun than what I had. So I like it.
I mean, I've been, like, I think that this is one of my more played matchups. Like, I play with, with OG Kid and SRM a lot, and it's just, like... Yeah, like, granted, OG Kid usually, like, kind of has me, but, like, it's still, this is a part of the matchup I feel quite good about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, OG Kid has a lot of people, so it's like, it's whatever.
Facts.
He's gonna probably be top 100 this year, if not higher.
That's crazy.
The juice box win is doing a lot for him.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
That's and then that last down air in, that's a tough one. I don't know what made my brain say that, but
I think that this all, like, yeah, that one was a bad down air. Like, we did a bound down air.
But I do want to talk about in general, like that situation right there where I shoot the laser over the Puff's head, or like the one I sent on Dreamland where I hit the laser at that spacing. Theoretically, that should probably be Falco's best position in the game, right? Like, or in neutral.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, like,
I feel like I do not get that much advantage off these positions.
Okay, so what do you think goes wrong?
I don't know. I feel like I'm only ever focusing on one of Puff's like threats out of here at once, maybe, and that's how she gets out so much. Or maybe I just expect more from the position than I get. But like, I'm definitely thinking she has stay still, wave dash forward, wave dash back, or jump as like pretty much her options.
Well,
stay still could be shield or crouch, right? But like,
well, it's interesting. You just said something that I would challenge a bit. How does she jump with the laser over her?
That's true. She can't jump right this second.
Right. So, like, what is she going to do? She's probably going to play defense, right?
Yeah.
So, how would Puff play defense here? If she can't... Because all of her offense comes from the air. Like, almost all of it. Like, she could wave dash forward and grab, but, like, that's pretty bad into, like, into an actionable Falco. So, like, what would you say is, like, what goes wrong here? Because, like, I'm thinking, like, what... She can wave dash forward into a ground move, sure, but what ground move can she do? It's basically just grab, right?
Yeah, grab or F smash.
Grab, F smash?
I might even be too low % for F smash, but...
F smash still knocks over, it's fine.
Okay.
She can pound, I suppose, like, pound is a ground move, technically, or can be. So, like, we can throw that in. Whatever. It is what it is. And... aside from that... What else does she do here?
Okay, actually, you know what I got hit for in set 1 in this exact position was I went for basically the same, like, jump, but I did a late aerial. I was feeling confident, right? I'm like, this is perfect spot for late aerial. And I just got Puff stands in place, turn around, up tilt, rest. Spacey up tilted.
Yeah.
So I guess that's an option too. Yeah. Stay still up tilt.
Yeah, so like we'll make that a note here because this is so up tilt in place. So I'm noticing a theme here with like certain things. So like this commits her for like a little bit coming forward. So like this is about like 15 to do. So like this hits on 7, like 10-ish, 14 or so, or 15 or whatever it is. This is 9. This is like another 14 to move here. So what I'm noticing something about all these options. They're very committal. But they are powerful. So if we have an opponent whose non-committal like boxing tools have been taken away, and all they can do is like commit really hard to a retreat or an offense, like all they can do is like commit really hard to something. Well, what does that say about what we should do?
I think the fighting game answers take space.
We have a simpler one. Well, okay, so what?
Just go forward.
Well, what does take space look like? Because like that's like advance, right?
Yeah, dash forward.
Okay, but what if they attack us with one of these?
Dash dance, yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely, Mez has told me, he's like, laser dash dance when Puff's on the ground is OP. And I like try it, but I don't know, I feel like I just stalemate with it. I'll like laser dash dance and then kind of get nothing.
Okay, so why do you think that happens?
I don't know. They do nothing and I just let them.
Okay, but like, if they're doing nothing, whose things start first?
Shield starts frame 1 though. I'm so scared of getting shield grabbed and stuff.
So what happens is, okay, so let's play this out. So let's say you advance here.
Yeah.
Let's say you advance here with your dash dance. Like you go to here.
Do a dash dance, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll say that this is your 1. So you go here on your 1, and we'll clear some of these out. I'm just going to send this over to you because it has all the pretty numbers on it, but we're going to clean this up a bit for this. So let's figure this out together. So this is Jigglypuff. She's very powerful and evil. So we just like on R1 we advanced into this position, and then she raised her shield. So now what do you do?
I can just not dash away. You're thinking?
Well, no. You're the Falco player. You tell me what we do.
Can I react to that in time? That's my question. Because like,
why are we planning on going all the way in on this? Given all the threats she has, I feel like we would normally be dash dancing here. Would we not?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Like we're gonna dash here. We're gonna dash back slightly. Like we'll start heading this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we see this shield, what does that tell us?
That she is choosing to stay still.
Right.
Or defensive.
And what option does she have out of this?
Wave dash, and so after the dash dance is like, I feel like that laser's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Or is it still gonna be just overhead? I feel it's close.
It's gonna be gone, but
okay, so she could jump.
Okay. So what if we
jump, wave dash, grab?
Jump, wave dash, grab. Okay, so like here's a thought. What if we shot another laser?
Yeah.
No, like, I mean that, like, she can't power shield it. She's already raised her shield. So, like, what if we did that?
And then dash dance again?
Well, we've taken space, like we have, because, like, we're not...
True.
Like, we're not starting from here anymore. Like, we're not starting
I guess,
from here
yeah,
anymore.
if I could cross something up there, or, like, definitely do something else. Just run up grab if I wanted.
Yeah, like we can shoot a laser here while we retreat. Like we don't have to do like a full dash away. Like we could definitely like do the turn around in place kind of laser, right? And we know that she can't do much else. We could also like backflip here, right?
Yeah, I was even thinking like dash dance, do the magi, dash dance, shield stop, backflip laser.
Yeah, or even just like you don't necessarily even need the shield. Like you could probably just backflip here out of your dash itself, and then like this gives you like good options. Because, like, if she comes forward into your zone, then, like, you can back air or down air, right? Because you can just attack this ground like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I will say that's something I think I get, like, caught up in is I'll be like, laser, dash dance. And then I'll be like, all right, laser, dash dance. And then I'm like, well, I gotta keep, I go for another laser, and I'm not really looking at them as much, and they just wave dash and grab my laser, my laser landing or something. Whereas like I should be like backflip and like wait and look and then bear a laser.
Yeah, like you bear or dare if they advance into your territory, and if not, then you shoot them. Because like they've already shown that they can't power shield by raising their shield.
Yeah.
Because they can't like power shield into like another power shield. That would be crazy. Can you imagine?
And if they just hold shield, just laser again. And
or like if they hold shield, like remember you're gonna be landing like here, right? So at this point, you could also probably, like, laser and then, like, space F-tilt. You could look for a shield poke. You could jab. Like, you could grab. Like, you could... Like, I'm not saying the grab would be true, but, like, you're suddenly...
Honestly, that looks like really good spacing for down-tilt poke, too.
Yeah, so now we're, like, cooking. Like, now we're engaging carefully. And, like...
Yeah.
Because it's all, like, this position is so good for us. But it's still a top-tier character that we're fighting.
Right.
So it's not free. And you know what? A lot of this will be solved or checked by her wave dashing back. But here's the thing. If she wave dashes back here and we just like dash dance laser into the same position, into the same spacing again.
Right, that's where it's just take space and repeat.
Yeah, like
and then she has no stage.
Right, so like how that would look is instead we like see her like wave dash back, so we dash dance laser like this.
Yeah.
And then it's like now she's in a pickle again. Because we have put her in a pickle.
Yeah.
And we're like, apply pickle to the Jigglypuff. And it's just, she's got trouble. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so this is starting to make a little more sense.
It is.
Okay. Patrick H. Shit, you got this. I'm a Defy fan. Let's see.
He's been slacking playing a ton of Rival. I'm telling him, I'm gonna get him one of these days. He's not ready.
No, he isn't. He is not. Although I do think that like playing other games is like not as I don't know. Like I just think about like Daigo and like how and Justin Wong and how like so many of these guys can like play like multiple games like effectively, and I'm just like you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst thing. But I'll shit talk him for it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, as you should, as is your right as an American. Like, So clean opener. Love this.
Yeah.
This is the okay. Cool. I selected the game I wanted. So I wanted to do a side by side with these like Yoshi story games too.
Yeah.
So like this is the one you lose, right?
This is game 2.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was ahead like most of this game, and then I don't even know. Well, no, I actually don't remember what happened.
This is a really good example of like I love that jump after the laser.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the jump over, like you were just spaced enough to avoid that. Like that's gorgeous. I think I actually saw the high laser thing. Yeah,
yep.
So like you see how you take space after that. Like I think that this could have been a little bit I think we could have been a little bit more measured on this, but this is the right idea. Like you can see that what I mean by this being the right idea.
Right. Get the dash in, jump, and then what I should have done, waited here before choosing my option right away.
Yeah, because like
saw that Jigglypuff was wave dashing in, and then I could have got like a fast fall down air or something.
Backflip, back air, backflip
or
down
bear,
air.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something like it's gonna be something from like the backflip aerial family, and usually it's those two. But like this makes, and you can see how that makes perfect sense because we're creating like a trap for her to fall into, and if she doesn't bite, we just take the laser. Now 1 second. People need to see that. We'll fix that in post.
Yeah.
So obviously you take this kill.
Yeah.
I love that you like got on the platform and like took the vertical kill.
Yeah. I don't mess with Patrick's arms attacks if I can avoid it.
No, nor should you.
Yeah, I would even prefer trying to go for like a single hit up air than a back air there. Just because if it kills anyway. Okay, what was that?
Yeah, so like let's talk about DI for a second. So I feel like so this would be another one where it's like, okay, so actually if you roll to the edge, I don't think he can like RTC rest you effectively here.
Just wait. He hits one in one of these 2 games.
But like it's just with how much momentum he has going this way, I feel like it's so hard for him to like land
At least harder than second place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your punish game on him is so much better.
Yeah. Especially, dude, my Yoshi's punish feels so good on Puff.
I just mean in general, like...
Yeah.
Like, even on FOD, like, you were hitting some nasty stuff.
That one was tough.
That one does
nothing. Double turn around in the shine. And I tried to get on the platform, because going from under just 2 shines is never going to kill him. If I can get on top, and then, like... I need to, like, shine... I'd need him to DI I'd need to shine him from the right. That's why I wave landed that way. Get on top plat, and then be able to, like, full hop, shine, instant double jump shine. And that was, like, the only chance I get a kill there. But I figured I'd go for it anyway.
What do you think about taking, just, like, going for max damage here? Like, hear me out. What if we do, like, weak hit down air onto him? And then, like, just take, like, the up tilt or shine afterwards? And to, like...
Why weak hit specifically?
Has more stun at lower percents.
Okay, yeah.
So, no, that's actually a thing. So... No,
I have heard of that. And I told one of my buddies that, and he was like, "You're lying, bro. There's no way." I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not. That's the thing." And he's like, "No, bro, you're just making shit up." And I'm like, "No, dude, I definitely heard it from somewhere. Like, I wasn't like 100% sure, but yeah."
Here, I'll prove it to you. Easiest way to do it. So, position hit stun 18 with Jigglypuff at 0. Position hit stun. Oh, where is the ending hit? 17. So it actually just has an extra like frame of hit stun, and I think that like I actually think the extra hit stun is pretty worthwhile when we're dealing with like 9% rest punishes, because we just want the next move to hit. Like this is 22 versus like the late hit having. Actually, it does wind up being the same because of the knockback growth, but
once it gets past 0.
Yeah, but it's
or
like
past 5 or whatever.
The other nice thing though is the 9 damage makes it harder to smash DI. There's less hit lag.
Really?
Yeah, because it's 6 versus hit lag. Where's
That's actually something I should definitely do that thing. Cause he obviously smashed Jazz the shit out of them.
It says they're both no. Oh wait, no, clean. I'm using the wrong. I'm using the wrong one. I'm dumb. No, 21 versus 22. So it actually does do a frame more stun still.
Okay.
I was just clicking the wrong hitbox. That's on me. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of a double thing because like on Yoshi's, I feel like because I can just get a kill from anywhere, I get greedy on the rest punishes, or I'm like, just want the kill. But it's Yoshi's. If I just get them to like 40,
and the kill is so much easier on everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say you're doing a really good job of racking damage on him in general.
That's what happened. I missed that waveland, and then he fucking read my roll in. I was dumbfounded after that game. I'm like,
was
dude,
he still
crazy.
on the platform though? Like, I feel like he went off it for that.
No, he landed on. Or I don't know about that one. There's one he hits on the left that maybe it was in friendlies, I guess, but there's one on the left that he landed on it.
It's not like any of these, right? Because this is
no.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, like you see what I mean, like because there's a chance that he might die to that. So I want us to be like a little. I think one thing that I think could make
it's at least
sense,
like a mental stack thing.
Yeah, like it's another thing for him to worry about.
Is this game 3 now?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want to see, like, I want to compare these two, if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, like, you mentioned that this one's weird, so what do you think?
Just the ending, really.
What's weird about the ending?
You'll see. If you don't think it's weird, I'll compliment you. Be like, oh no, I've seen 100 of these. Congrats.
So this is another example of, like, the position, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I
went for the instant laser.
Right, but you can see, like, how if we dash dance and do, like, the backflip here, like
dash dance bear would mess that up, yeah.
Like,
because that's something else. That's like the other thing I've struggled with out of that position is like that full hop fair kind of. I guess that was a short hop, right? But normally the full hop fair that kind of pokes, and then the drift back out of it. I think that's more something that I just need to practice punishing a little bit because I like looked at the frames a little bit and you know it's definitely got some end lag and so like because I read it a good amount because they do it so much. So if I just have a little read, I can probably get an aerial off that most of the time.
I do like how you're boxing here, to be clear. Like, I know that this, like, so these are, some of these, like, positions are weird, like this one. Yeah. But, like, this is another, like, I like that you jab here. Obviously, I think we can agree that the dash dance backflip thing works better because we can pin him with another laser and take more space. But, like, I do think the jab is a good call out because it's like low commitment, and if he does like jump into us or something or wave dash into us, like it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Like it can like lead to stuff like that exactly.
Exactly.
Like right on command.
That was a really good between stocks. I think I dashed through him like perfectly.
Yeah, this is like basically the same idea that I'm talking about, except instead of like going back over here, we just like hop over here and then we either take the illusion thing or we don't.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is not a bad mix-up to like work into that though, because like again, this is kind of the other classic like anti-floaty strategy,
yeah,
which
is
it
kind of starts the same way, right? Of you're saying of that dash dance on your top plat.
Yeah, and then it's like
actually, yeah.
Because, like, she moves her zone down here, so then, like, once it's down here and she can't reach the top platform with double jump, then we go up here.
Exactly. So and then I think the coming straight down off the wave dash is extra, like, good, because then you just never risk being in the air versus that up air.
Right. No, all of this was beautiful. All of that was, like, extremely well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the vision. I see it.
I know. Like, up till shines, they're addicting.
Like, they're good. Like, oh my god. Got
and
stuck in that one.
I've been missing that turnaround a little bit. I think literally today I'm just going to go and practice that a little bit of that and being able to waveland onto the top plat off it. Being turned around from the shine in the first place.
Is it possible for us to just, like, okay, so hear me out here. Is it possible for us to like could we be dash jumping this way or like smash like is it easier to like turn around first or do you think it's easier to jump first?
I mean, I think the turnaround first is easier, but like I feel like that was an awkward position for it, and I think if I just practice the shine turnaround a little bit, and I know when I need to do it, that was gave me a heart attack. I think it's worth just being able to have on command type deal.
You know what? Fair enough. Like, it's more of like that's just more of a me nitpicking thing. So
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about that. But yeah. No, I like this, though. I really like I think the big difference I see here between the other game is that shine up air. You're not as, like, you're more willing, like, when things haven't gone right on, like, the shine plan, you're more, like, composed when it comes to, like, building damage and stuff.
Sure.
Because, like, that, to me, is, like, the shine up air there is, like, a big thing that was, like, not really present in the other game. Like, how do we play after the shine, like, percent? Now, granted, he didn't, like, give you many opportunities to do it, but, like, I feel like you're a little bit more, like, prepared.
Oh, that's that same exact thing if I did dash away plus shield. So good read by him, but he should be dead here every time. But I space it too far away, and then I get stuck in my hit lag. And then... Bop. And that would have been a 3-0 if he just hit that. And then it went to game 5, so I was like, wow. But
so, like, I think that... So, with respawn offense, let's see here. So, like, what happened here? So, it looks like you shield dropped right away, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what could we have done instead?
Jump. Just jump.
What if we...
Don't get up aired. Or stay shielding.
What if we light shield?
Yeah.
Light shield push off back air?
I didn't even think of a push off. Well...
Because, like, if we light shield here and he's moving into us to, like, do this, like, he's gonna be...
Yeah. You're right. I like that.
I like that, too. It involves us not dying, and it involves us winning the game. It involves us,
yeah, that's the biggest thing, is just don't get hit by the up air. And that's... With Puff, she only has, like, a couple chances. You know, 1-2 jumps of that up air, and she has to land somewhere.
Well, the other thing here is that, like, even if she, like, has multiple chances, I feel like if we get the light shield out, this mix-up favors us. Because it's either we're safe or she's, like, just dicking around below Falco with, like, slower moves.
Because, that's if she doesn't rip an up air, then she's just below me, and I can just shield drop down air. Or back air. Exactly.
So, like, light shield. Let's make a note of that, because it's, like, push off and then, like, bear here. Bear. It's like, boom. Kablamo. Or we don't even have to necessarily do that. We can also just, like, drift to this platform or land here. Because, like, we can't, like, we don't have to, like, commit to any of this. That's really the power of this, like, light shield style play. Like, it's just we don't have to actually, like, commit to it until we're ready to. Like, we don't actually have to commit to many plays until we're ready to, because the other thing is it's also covers our body better, and it drains more slowly, right? So, like, if she just, like, goofs off here, we can also just, we have so much power available. Because we can also back air here if she, like, lingers, you know, if lingers. Like, it's just, it's gross.
Yeah.
Or dare. It's like dare if it lingers. And, like, like, it checks a very common thing she does. So I think that, like, we have the biggest thing, though, I think in terms of takeaways, if I'm, like, looking at, like, the set holistically, I think it's definitely the laser thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
sorry, the stream ending was the loud noise while you were talking.
Oh, okay, no worries. I think, like, well, holistically, I think there's one thing in particular that, like, we absolutely want to flag it for a takeaway. What do you think it is?
The fucking neutral with the laser overhead.
So laser overhead to, like, dash, dance, backflip.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge, because that, like, kind of solves, like, the main situations we're getting hit by, and then the other one is, like, pound to defend, like, pound defense. Dash away shield. and then like backflip optionally.
Yeah.
And then,
backflip is super strong.
Yeah,
can definitely emphasize that.
Yeah, and then for respawn, it's all about like we move under, like kind of like weave, like making a circle around her, around her with illusion or full hop waveland to top platform. As she like and then kind of bracket play to deny her sphere of control, because that's really like the big thing here. And I think if we get these kind of like concepts figured out, like I think these are by far the most important things.
Yeah.
Because like this is really where like we're losing all of our returns. But if we can iron those out, I think you're gonna cook.
I like it.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna cut the recording. I'm gonna head to my 4 o'clock